If we nail it, you have to subscribe. Hey everyone, today I'm bringing you a Sanji deck profile. We're going to be diving right in here. So first up, I play 2 Kozuki Oden. This card is an absolute boss. If you can't out it, it typically spells the end for you just because he can attack and then prepare himself to do it again, or you can go just 2 swings, very powerful. Overall, solid card. We also play 2 Yamato. This card is also very good. Banish is arguably the best effect in the game. So we play this because if it does connect, it sets your opponent so far behind, or you're pretty much guaranteed 2 cards out their hand if you go to 7. And then to finish it off, we are playing 3 Izo on the Wano side. Izo is a 2K, plus once you bring it out with Oden's effect, you can rest 1 character, which is very solid. It does have to be, of course, the 4 costs or less, but you're probably going to get that value. We also play 4 Jewelry Bonnie. This card allows you to search for supernovas. Bonnie can also search Bonnie, which is very powerful. But some of our vanillas will be supernovas, plus some of the best green cards are also supernovas. So just super versatile. The first vanilla we play is Roanoa Zoro, the 4/6 1K combo. Just a vanilla, but great to play on curve. Very powerful, just swinging for 6. So big fan of this card. Supernova, so we can search it off of Bonnie. We also play 2 Usopp. I've experimented with some film in the deck. Leave a comment below if you'd like to see film Impel Down variant. And then to top off the green vanillas, we're also playing 3 Jinbei. You can definitely play more. You can also add in any 2 4s. They're very powerful. Being able to go, if you're going second, you play this on your first turn. Then if you have another one, you can play another one. And then you're already starting off massively ahead. And then you can swing for aggro. If you have the 2, you can attach 1 Dawn, swing heavy, and then swing with the Sanji leader as well. So overall, big fan of Jinbei. So that's it for the green vanilla. Next up, we have Eustace Captain Kidd. Very strong green card. He actually combos very well with the deck because his activate main is once per turn. You can rest him and then play any 3 cost or lower. So you could play Usopp or Jinbei and get 2 Dawn back. And then, of course, if you have 1 Dawn attached, they do have to swing. So you could, in theory, play him for 6, 7 if you want to use the ability. Next up, we have 2 of the blocker. Once it has 1 Dawn attached, you can set it as active. So this card is both aggressive and defensive, so it's a big pain for them to deal with. In set 1, this card gave everybody trouble. It's just back here, set 2. You could definitely up this to 3 if you wanted. I don't think 4 is correct. But yeah, being able to go offensive and then getting it back, just like Oden, you could go swing. At the end, it's going to set active. You swing with Oden, pay 3, set active, and then you're just sitting there with 2 monster swingers again for the next turn. Up next, once again, a supernova, so this is searchable, but the Trafalgar Law blocker. This card is very powerful. You can play it, return 1 to hand, play it back if it's the vanilla, and then you can get 2. So you could play him for 3 if you have the 3 or less character threshold. So overall, getting him for 3 is big. But then on top of that, you could, of course, play other cards from your hand and just gain value. And then so for the green events, we're playing 3 Punk Gibson. It's a 2 cost. Of course, it is very easy to use if you just choose not to use the Dawn you gain from Sanji. So you do want to capitalize on the events. And then we play 2 Paradise Waterfall. I'm a big fan of this card. It lets you save those cards that you decide to swing with. So if I do want to swing 2 with Oden and then potentially set him as active once more, so that way he can't be swung on twice. Big fan, but I do think you could play 4 Punk Gibson. It's very valuable. That's it for the greens. We'll hop into the blues. So we're playing an Impel Down engine on the blue side. To kick things off, we are playing 4 Crocodile. It's a 5/7, so it's a big swinger. It swings 7 at life, so you can play it for 3. This card also combos very well with Ivankov, but we'll talk about that in a moment. So on top of the 4 Crocodile, we also play 4 Buggy because he lets us search Crocodile. So he can search our vanillas just like Bonnie. On top of that, we also play a 2K that's searchable, and of course Ivankov, which is just very powerful. For vanillas, we play 2 Mocha. It's a 3/5. And then we play 4 Mr. 2. This card is played primarily for the 2K. That's pretty much the only use, but it becomes a searchable 2K. We also play 2 Ivankov. Very powerful. If you have no cards or low cards in your hand, on play it does let you draw up to 3 cards, or until you have 3 cards in your hand. And then you can play 1 Blue Impel Down type character with a cost of 6 or less from your hand, so you can use that to play out Crocodile, and then you can get 2 back, so you can pretty much get 12 for 5 Dawn, 12 Dawn worth of cards for 5 Dawn, which is huge. And then we have 2 Dracul Mihawk, very powerful. This card, once you play it, you can return a 7 cost or less to the bottom of the owner's deck. Gets rid of problematic cards, sets them back, very powerful. And then the blue event we're playing is Overheat. You can play Love Love Mellow for sure. It's also a 2 cost. This gives it 4K, and then you return 1 active character with 3 or less to the owner's hand. So you can use this to, if you really want, put one of yours back, but you'll likely put one of your opponent's back. Helps keep you in the game. Yes, but that is all of the cards here for the, it's pretty much like a Wano Supernova Impel Down Sanji. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and let me know what other decks you'd like to see.